Hey guys, today is October 17th, 2012. And if you heard my last video, I said that I was going to talk about the mirror effect. Now, to me, I don't know what your perception of mirror effect is, but I will tell you mine since this is my video. But a mirror effect is if you ever had a person to go off on you for apparently no reason, and it just seemed kind of awkward. If you ever okay, like what's their problem? I really want to say what's their problem. I want to say something else, but if you ever had that, you're trying to figure out like what's going on in that person's mind that will make them say or act in such poor behavior. But that's what I say when I say that's what I mean when I say the mirror effects, because a lot of time when people go off on others for no reason at all, it's because they are angry with themselves, and that's something that, in other words, that's something that they are seeing in you. They want to just explode and just say whatever, but it's not you that they're saying it to. It they're really saying it to themselves. So guys, when a person goes off and just seem like they're having a temper tantrum or a BF, sometimes it's best to just, I can't say turn the cheek, but just just hear them out and be like, okay, well, I apologize for the, well, not apologize for the way they feeling, but I'm sorry you feel that way. I will take that in consideration. Even if you don't take it into consideration, just at least tell them that so they can just go about their way. Because to me, that's the mirror. And a lot of times, when a person says something that we do not like, it's our reflex, like just go off, right? And it's like, oh no, you're not talking to me like you're crazy. If you want to talk to me, you will talk to me like you got sense. And if you cannot talk to me as if you have any kind of sense at all, don't talk to me, period. Go away. Or, some of us be ready to like drop them things on them. But you never know what kind of day a person is having. You don't know the things that they're going through in their lives. You don't know, guys. You do not know. I will tell you the story and you will see what I'm talking about. So, I am very active in my church. And on this particular time, we were having a something where we had dinner. We were serving dinner, and I usually just get up and go to the back and help, the older ladies in the kitchen, help serve and, warm the food, or make sure, not warm it, but make sure the food is ready and, for people to come through or whatever. So this one time I was back there and this lady came in, and we have people there on a committee to actually serve. So we don't want people, going through the back of the kitchen and fixing their own plates. And you know how sometimes, people fix their own plates and they have like plates this high, or they will fix 10 plates and, next thing you know, when the rest of the people come through, there's no food left. So anyway, I was back there and this lady came through and she said, give me a to-go plate. I said, okay, no problem. I said, what would you want on it? She said, well, I can fix my own plate. I said, well, that's the reason why they have us back here, so we can actually fix a place for you. What? I cook half of that food myself. I'm like, there is no way you cooked half of anything back here. You probably bought one dish, and I'm like, well, it's okay. I'm like, I will, I'll fix it. It's okay. What do you want? That's why I'm here. I'll fix a plate. Get my plate. I'll fix it myself. And I'm like, wow, So I just get a later plate. I'm like, well, okay, then. I said, well, fine. Of course, it pissed me off. But, I'm like, what? I let it go because other people have started coming and I didn't want to cause a scene, being that we are in church, you got to act like you're dignified. So, I let it go. I wasn't saying anything else to her. Her mom was standing next to me, and my mom was standing next to me, and my mom will snack, crackle, and pop, and she had already got this look like, hey, that's my child. You say one more word, I'm going to take you outside, and I'm going to show you what I'm gonna do to you. But you know, she kept her cool as well. Thank God. Um, but anyway, you know, her mom like, you know, don't act like that, you know. And she just snatched the plate and she like, and you call yourself a, and she like, you call yourself a Christian. I'm looking like, what? I'm like, is this lady talking to me? And by then, guys, when I say I was upset, I was livid. I mean, I was hurt all at the same time, but something in my spirit was telling me, you know what? Don't say nothing, just let it go. And, you know, people behind her were looking at me as if I did something. Well, not, they weren't looking at me as if I did something. They were looking at her and they were like shaking their heads and they were like, you know, don't worry about it and nothing like that. But, you know, it bothered me so much that night, that time after that, that I had to actually pray, guys. I mean, I would wake up 2 o'clock in the morning with this on my mind, this weighing heavy on my heart, and that's all I could do was pray. You know, so what I did, you know, it took, when I say it took me some months to get over it, it took at least about 4 or 5 months for me to get over that. I don't know if it was more so that I was embarrassed or someone actually questioned my religion or my Christianity. But I know I was comfortable with who I am. I know I'm a child of God. So, you know, I think it was more so that the way she reacted. And I told my mom, like, you should have, I mean, if you guys know my mom, yeah, she is hilarious. But, well, she said, well, you should have went outside and beat her blank. Like, no. I said, Mom, I said, it was something different. I said, it was something in my spirit that actually told me to, you know, humble yourself. Don't say anything. Just, you know, just stay in your own zone. Stay yourself because there is something wrong with this lady. The lady ended up, she is my cousin. But, and she was going through some things. I think maybe a few months later when she came to church, either she came to church or her mom announced that her daughter had cancer. And I want to say maybe a year and a half later, she ended up passing. So that's why I say, you know, sometimes it's, even though it's hard, oh my God, it's so hard. But sometimes it's hard, but always listen to that little quiet voice, because it's that quiet voice that we always end up overlooking, you know, or, you know, ignoring. But it's that quiet voice that's actually the voice that's trying to get you through, or that's telling you the right things to do. Okay? It's a loud, annoying voice that's like, hell no, kick her ass, kick her ass. That's the voice that's going to get you in trouble. Okay? So the reason why I said that sometimes is the reason why I'm telling you guys this story is like to show, like, with all the stuff that's going on in the world today, sometimes it's best to just let some stuff just roll off. Okay, just get that baby oil effect on you. Just like you bathing yourself down in baby oil. So whenever something comes to you, it can't phase you. It just roll right on off. Okay. So I hope that helped somebody. Believe me, it helped me a lot. I mean, it showed me a whole different side. So I guess that was God's way of showing me that, you know what, you're a stronger person than you think you are. And obviously I'm a stronger person than I thought I was. But, you know, I'm grateful for that experience. And I hope it can help someone else. So that's it, guys. Until the next time, I will talk to you all later. Good night.